In a new clip from his program, Wolfe has managed to make his followers' hearts flutter with excitement. On Tuesday, those who follow the American Pickers star on Instagram were given a sneak peek at an episode that will be released in the near future. In his tweet, Mike, who is 59 years old, provided a preview of the most recent edition of the program, which is scheduled to run on Wednesday evening. The television personality was shown in the footage taking a tour of a highly unique collection, which included an assortment of railroad uniforms and other objects linked to trains that dated back to the 19th century. "I love vintage clothing, especially the stuff that's linked to transportation," he said enthusiastically. Mike couldn't contain his enthusiasm when he saw the old labor uniforms, and he quickly inquired about the possibility of removing one of them from its mannequin. He saw that the item was from Iowa, which is where he has a number of enterprises. After that, he went one step further and tried on the uniform, shrugging the jacket over his ordinary clothing throughout the process. Mike quipped, "This guy had some guns on him, man," while putting his arms out front to demonstrate the loose biceps. This was in response to his guide's suggestion that it was a little bit too large. Everyone is on board. Don't miss out on the opportunity to travel through time aboard a passenger car from the late 1890s when you visit the Colfax Railroad Museum. Alongside the photo, the famous antique dealer commented, "Don't miss the next all-new episode of At American Pickers, which will air on the History Channel this coming Wednesday, March 20 at 9/8c. Fans were as thrilled by the one-of-a-kind collection as they were by Mike's body dressed in the antique outfit, as expressed in the comment area. One of the fans said, "How wonderful!" "Wow," was the response of a second, accompanied with emojis of heart eyes. A third social media user replied, "I love you, Mike," while another user chimed in to say that the host was hot. Hands off F. Letitia Klein, 45, has been Mike's girlfriend since 2021, and he made their relationship public by kissing her in August of that same year. Fans have been gushing over Mike. The two began dating immediately after his ex-wife, Jody Fifth, submitted a petition for divorce in November of 2020. They came to an agreement on their separation 1 year later, after having been married for 10 years. An informant said that Mike's behavior of womanizing has come to a stop as a result of his relationship with Letitia. Mike pays regular trips to his buddies in Iowa, according to a source who spoke to the United States Sun. Once upon a time, whenever you would see him, he would always be accompanied by a different lady. A playboy was what he was until he met Letitia. Even though Mike had a playboy lifestyle in the past, Letitia was also a playboy model in her own right. Letitia recently made a veiled reference to the possibility of her returning to the world of bikini modeling, but she also joked that she had other interests to keep her occupied. Do note Estiope choosing. An informant said that Mike and his brother Robbie, who is 62 years old, may be ready to leave the program, despite the fact that Mike is a fan favorite on the show. "To be honest, I have no idea how long the concert will go on. It is unknown to me how long Mike and Robbie want to continue doing this. At some time in the future, I believe they would wish to retire. Since then, it has been 12 years, Mike's pal said. The next thing they said was, "It puts a strain on your life." This has been going on for quite some time. The phrase, "we're on the road again," is used whenever they are present. "I am unable to do this task, and I am unable to complete that task either." Like any other work, it's a love-hate relationship. At times, you find yourself wishing that you had that job and that you could do anything you wanted to accomplish. On some days, you feel a lot of excitement about your work. The United States Sun had earlier stated that more seasons of the program were now under production, despite the fact that Mike and Robbie were experiencing conflicting feelings. The first half of the 26th season of American Pickers was completed shooting in the autumn, according to a source close to Mike who had previously informed the United States Sun. Beginning in January and continuing through June, they will begin shooting the second part of season 26. Although it is lengthy, he will be off for the whole summer. Just keep filming, he would say.